Alright guys, so today is Kobe Bryant's birthday. He would have been 42 today, had he still been alive. I have been watching him play and collecting his memorabilia since I was 14 years old. I'm 38. I will be 39 later this year. Just give you an idea of how long I've been collecting. And my collection, it goes, I'm just going to show you the cards. But for the most part, it just kind of goes in and out. And right now, I'm kind of out of it. I want to be into it, but everything has skyrocketed in price. Way too high for me to even really try to finish getting some of these cards that I never got. Right? Especially some of the rare ones. So I'm glad I got a lot of the ones I did a few years back. I was buying them. Some of them I was getting them graded, getting good deals on them. Like for example, there's one card that I have that I bought graded as a 9.5 Beckett BGS, and I paid $125 for it. And I looked on eBay just to kind of get an idea of where these cards are going, and the current bidding on it is at $4,500. I'm not giving you that because I'm looking to sell. I'm not looking to sell. I'm keeping my stuff. I'm going to pass it down to my daughter. But just today, I wanted to show you, my collection, because, this channel is mostly gaming, and, so I want to show you that I'm beyond that. If any of you have ever seen my background, I got Kobe jersey in the background, stuff like that. So today I'm just going to be showing you some of the cards I have. I have quite a bit. They're all in these screw downs and in the protective thing, so the screw down doesn't get scratched up, because they're all, butted up against each other. So, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This isn't something I normally do gaming, but if you're new, yes, the hair, it is real. It is pink. I bleached it and dyed it. But let's get to it, and I'll do one card at a time. I have, I don't know, maybe about 75. Because there was one point, little tangent here, that I did get rid of a lot of my duplicates that were not really worthy of getting graded. I don't send my cards out to get graded, but what I do is I spend that money to buy the graded version. So here we are. Most of these are rookie cards. Some of them are like pre, where he's wearing his high school jersey, which these are considered rookie cards as well, but at least at the time of release they were way less valued. And there are some that the company didn't have the rights to use the Lakers logo, and so they would have photoshopped it off and not even said, that he was a Laker. So let's start. These are not in any order. I have some that are, probably $25 upwards of now into the, low thousands. Here's the upper deck. If you see me looking up, that's because my TV's up there, and that's where I see myself. So here's the upper deck, 96, 97. This was actually a rare print. Every version of the card has it, where his glasses are mirrored. It's like a duplicate, like he's sitting in front of a mirror. So if you see that, it doesn't make the card any more expensive. It's just it was a misprint on every version of the card. Here's the back. This is just your base upper deck, number 58. If you want to, look at them, kind of get an idea. Here's your base card of a Skybox Premium, number 55. This card, there is a variant of this card. Aside from the Ruby version, you can get this card in the starting lineup. So if you want to open up your rookie starting lineup of Kobe Bryant, you can get the one that actually has the starting lineup logo on it. And I've seen that card graded, and I was looking for that, but right now, no. There's no way I can afford that. Here is a pre-NBA card. So it's a Collector's Edge from '96. It's a die cut, and it has the gold over his name. It's number 6. So. And sorry if this video seems boring. Some people are interested, and if it's not for you, then you can, just go back to watching whatever else. And no offense, but this video may seem boring to some people. Just throwing that out there. Alright, here is the Fleer Ultra, and this is the gold version. This is an insert. The number is G266, gold 266. The centering is way off on this card, so it's not worth... Well, I mean, it's worth getting graded, for the overall condition, but the centering will get a low grade. Stadium Club. This is R12. There's also a... Okay, there's not a variant in this one. It's in the other one. There's one that is a members only, and it's not this version, I don't believe. I believe it's the other one. Here's the back. R12. Some of these cards, when I got them, they were worth, $4 in Beckett. Some of them upwards of $20. Here's the Bowman's Best, but this is the insert version. It's not the base card, so it has a die cut. It's the Bowman's Best Picks. So yeah, it's been a long time since I looked at them, so I don't remember all of the names of the cards. So, oh yeah, here's the Bowman's Best, the base card of that. So. R23. There's also these versions in refractor and atomic refractor for both of those cards. And those are the ones that are super, super rare and expensive. And right now will be way more expensive. Excuse me. Here's a press pass. This is a die cut card. It wasn't, press pass, these companies like that and Collector's Edge, the cards weren't really highly valued. So the value's gone up now because there's a lot of people looking to buy and collect. And I'm also sure, so just bear in mind that there's a lot of sellers trying to capitalize on people not knowing that these cards like this weren't worth a lot of money back then. So now they're just like, oh, it says high school. Oh, this is number 44, 45. Yeah, he's in his high school jersey, so oh, this is it's even rare, but they're not as sought after. They're going to be worth more money now. I don't need to show you this one because I got the graded version, so I'll get to that later. Kobe Bryant. This is the Z-Force. Skybox Z. Yeah, Skybox Z-Force. Told you it's been a while. Excuse me, man. I just woke up and I'm doing this before work, so sorry about my voice going in and out like that. I'll sleep with a fan on, by the way. Number is 142. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a variant in this card. I don't know. I don't remember exactly because it was one of those that was real hard to find. It was like it was a rare card, and I never actually saw it, so. Alright, here's the upper deck. It's a 3, card. It has, you're supposed to, well, you're not supposed to. if you're gonna keep the value, you're not. It's got Kevin Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant, Jermaine O'Neal was drafted also the same year as Kobe Bryant. I don't know if you can see it, but then it's M129, that's the number. It's just Upper Deck collector's choice. So yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I looked at some of these cards. I've forgotten some of the ones that I have. Alright, here's the other Stadium Club rookie. This is the one that I'm pretty sure number is R9. That has the members only variant, which will fetch you a little bit more money if you have it, or if you're looking for it, it'll cost you more. This was always Fleer Metal, one of my favorite cards ever. Never had a high value. Generally, it was worth, $12, $20, throughout the years. It was always one of my favorite cards. Fresh Foundation, number 137. Always wanted to get it graded. Not send my card out to get graded, because I don't think it's going to fetch that high of a grade. But I always wanted to get the graded version of it. But I can never find one that was a 9.5 when I searched. At least that was reasonable for me. Here's the metal, the base, number 181. There is a variant that's precious metal, and if you've never seen it, basically all this rainbowy metal on the side is gone, and it's just silver. So it's basically the same card, but it says precious metal. And that card is super expensive now. I almost bought it one time. I was going to buy a graded version 9.5. I do regret it now. The seller, he was asking like $3 or $3.25, somewhere in there for it. Looking back, I should have bought it, because now it's just way out of my price range. I can't afford it now. UD3, this is the base card, number 19. You can find this card graded in a 9.5 relatively easy, because the paper stock on this is pretty thick, and they didn't chip away very easy. Skybox Premium Rookie, number 203. There's also a ruby version of this, which is super rare. And the ruby, basically it takes where it says Kobe Bryant and the Skybox logo. It's red. Very, very rare, hard to find. Card is very simple, but expensive and rare. So it was one that I never really sought after, because I like cards that actually look nice. Here's the rookie UD3, number 134. This isn't the base card. This is one of the rookies, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, this is SP. See, look, I told you. But Upper Deck SP, number 134. Now, mind you, you might see this card where it's autographed. Just keep in mind, there's a lot of eBayers that are taking cards like this, and then they're taking there's a long story that goes with, I won't tell you the whole story, with the autographs from Scoreboard. And, well, somebody got a hold of the stamp that embosses the corner that basically tells you this is a Scoreboard autograph, authentic card. And they're stamping regular cards that are not even Scoreboard, and then they're autographing the card themselves, or having a friend do it, I don't know who, and then they're taking a certificate of authenticity that you can just have made up somewhere at a print shop, or print them out yourself, and then they're saying that it's autograph, rare autograph, authentic by Scoreboard, but the card's not even made by Scoreboard. So how would Scoreboard authenticate when the company's defunct? There's a long story that goes with that. If you want to look it up, I think you should. It's very interesting. It has to do with the autographs being, they couldn't fulfill it because the company was going bankrupt, and so the members of the company were fulfilling some of those autographs on the cards that were in the packs. So if you have one of them cards and you want to get it graded, you got to send it off to JSA first to authenticate the autograph. Then you can optionally have it graded by, you know, somebody else, Beckett or whatever. So here's the scoreboard, 1996 rookie card number 15. This is one of those cards that they will stamp and autograph as well. They will also ask a lot of money for it. When I got this card when I was probably 15, 16 years old, it was worth $4, and I think over the years it might have went up to 20. It might fetch a little bit more now because of its passing, but don't pay hundreds of dollars for that card unless you want to get a graded version. Then yeah, pay $100 for it if you want. Here's the Topps base card. There's basically I get it. There's basically 4 versions of this card. There's the base one, then there's the NBA at 50, then there's the foil NBA at 50, and then there's the chrome version. They're all number 138 as well. Here's a die cut. This one, scoreboard, number 13 of 30. This one is it's hard to get graded because it has so many corners on it. You can see it has this draft number 13 on there right in the middle. Here's the base collector's choice. He's got a wrist brace because he broke his hand during that time, and yeah, so that wasn't during the game. That's just a photo shot. This card's not really worth that much. You can get them graded. LA2. This is the there's 2 of these. There's one that has the team set, and that's why it has LA2, and then there's the one that doesn't have the team set. So don't let people fool you and make you think that, I mean, it's a little rarer, but it's not that rare overall. So yeah, he broke his wrist during that time. Key Craze, Collector's Edge. At the time I got this card when I was a teenager, I think it was worth like 40 or 50 bucks. Number 3. Nice card. It's number 1500 of 3200. I forgot it was numbered. That's a nice round number. I think I have 2 of those. Yeah, here's the other Collector's Edge, right? Same card. But look at the number. Instead of LA2, it's 267. Nothing different. Just one came from a set where you can, like, I believe I got it at Walmart, where they had the rookie set in the package, and you can just buy it and then get all the rookies. I was like, okay, well, I don't have the Kobe, so I bought it. I got another one apparently. So I think I got it from my friend when, yeah, number 1715. I think I got it from him. He was offloading some of his cards because at the time he was collecting Allen Iverson, and I might have had a card. I don't remember. You know, again, this is when I was a teenager. We're going to start getting into some of the higher dollar cards. That one's not Kobe. This one's probably just in one of these because I ran out of screw downs, but it's the Fleer Ultra. It's the base version. It's not the gold, so it's number 266. And I believe there is there's a gold, but then there's a I don't know what they call it, but the gold looks like a let me see. When I find a card that has that, it has those streaks of, it's like a platinum gold. I don't know what they call it. It's been a long time. So this is the card. that fetches a lot of money right now, but it has a lot of history behind it. So congratulations, you got an authentic scoreboard, Kobe Bryant. See, in the lower right it has the autograph in red, but it's foil. Well, on this side they would have stamped it with the embosser, whereas as an additional third way. So you'd have that, then you'd have the authentic foil, you'd have the autograph, of course, and then you'd have this on the back. So you'd have three different things. And then there's the numbering. Some of these are numbered, some of them are not. Some of these come in silver, which apparently the silver is rarer because it was numbered to 325 instead of 390, which is kind of an odd number there. But yeah, the company went defunct, so if I want to grade this card, which mine is immaculate, like, you know, I can look at corners and edges and everything, and I'm like, mine's gonna get a 9.5. I don't know what the autograph will get. I feel that it has a nice autograph, nice, legible. He didn't go over the edge of the card, you know. So I feel that it's a good autograph. I believe it to be real because I've seen his autograph plenty of times, because I do got another one. So yeah, I never send it off to get it graded because I have to send it to JSA, then Beckett. I could do PSA, of course, but it's the fact that I have to send off the card. And so right now, this card is selling on eBay for $4,000+ ungraded. So I just don't want to lose the card, you know. And again, I don't need it graded. I know it's a great condition card because I'm not going to sell it. It's just, you know, I'd love to have the autograph authenticated. It would put a little bit of peace of mind for me, even though I'm, you know, 100% sure that's his autograph. Here's another one. They do have another version of this that is not numbered, and it's not in gold stamp down here that he autographed. Now this one, on all of these cards, he only signed his first name. So if you find the base card, which I do have the base card that's non-autographed, people will sign it and put Kobe 8 or his last name, and it's not numbered, it's not stamped or anything. There's a silver stamp version. This is the gold version. It's rarer. It's number 275 of 300, the autograph, and here's the back. This one wouldn't get as nice of a grade. I think this one would grade probably about a 8.5, maybe. You know, and it looks nice. Most people would love this card. It's because the chipping on the corners. The corners aren't dinged. It's just the chipping. So yeah. Don't get fooled by the resellers on eBay selling the base card and not showing you the back where it says it's an authentic autograph. Like I said, this is in gold right here, foiled. There's also a silver one that's not numbered, and he only signed his first name on all of them. He didn't sign his jersey number because he didn't have a contract yet, and if he did, he wasn't assigned his jersey. Here's the press pass. This one he signed his first and last name. It's hard to see it because where he signed, but that's where he signed all of them. It's got his last name on there. This card will probably get about an 8 and graded. So yeah. There is a base card of this as well that's not signed. So just keep an eye out for that. Make sure it's authentic autograph. Don't let people fool you into saying that he signed the base card. Alright, this card has gone up in value lately as well. Mine still has the peel on it. It is the, yes, I have to look it up, Topps Finest Gold Rookie. It is number 269. There is a refractor version of this card as well. These cards, I have, in my opinion, they're known to be off-cut, where they're not really centered. So if you look at mine on the front, it has a nice chin on the bottom, but a smaller forehead on top. Yeah, see, it's the same way on the back. If you look at that, see, nice chin, small forehead. But mine has the peel. These cards are also notorious for fading, so look at skin tone where it starts to turn green. Just keep an eye out on that. That's also something to look out for. Mine is good. It looks like it's getting close to that point where it's going to start. Hopefully it doesn't start to green, but it looks like it's a little fadey. Here's a Skybox rookie preview. Fun fact. I got a Vince Carter draft redemption card that was worth about $50, I think, when I got it, and I redeemed it. I actually got it in the mail. Went to a card show at the George R. Brown Convention Center. R3 is the number. Yeah. And had no idea that card has skyrocketed to $250. And I saw this rookie, and the guy traded me straight up for it. This one I think was worth 60, maybe 80 at the time. So I had no idea. I was like, oh, cool. You know, my card's gone up in value probably, and I didn't know it was worth $250. So even though I lost, I won. It just took me some years, but I won that trade, and I feel better for that now. Here's the Fleer Ultra All Rookie insert. I remember this was always worth $15-20 when I got it. Notorious for chipping, so if you get it graded, that's going to fetch you more money because of the edges. They're notorious. It's number 3 of 15, just in case you're looking that up. I'm giving you the numbers because if you can't really see it well, and you like the card, maybe you want to look up the values of some of these, because I can't sit there and tell you how much they're worth now. I can go by and you know, I could do my computer, you know, on screen, and I can be like, oh, well, it recently sold for this much, you know, and that's basically kind of a value. But it changes constantly. Next month, they're going to be even more. Right now, today, specifically this month, they're going to be higher than they were last month because more time has passed and because it's his birthday. So there's stuff like that. This is a draft redemption. You see that? It is not a refractor. There is not another version of this card. That's how it comes. So don't let people tell you refractor, atomic refractor, you know, to get you to buy the card when they all come like that. And the platinum refractor of that other card is similar to this, but instead of diamond chunks, it has streaks, I guess. Let's see if I can. There we go. Instead of diamond chunks, you know, like that shape, it has streaks and they go across the card diagonally. So this was a draft redemption card. You could probably find the unredeemed card, and that'll be kind of rare too. I have it. Because that's just the collector in me that wants it. EX2000, this card, excuse me, man, I tell you, I just woke up. Yeah, maybe I should get something right. This is the base card. There is a rare, it's a silvery color. I don't know what they call it. It's, I don't know if they call it prism or, I don't know, but it's like a silvery color. It's super, super rare. These are notorious for chipping because they're basically transparent. See, you can see through the card. And because of centering and all that stuff. Mine has some damage right here. Right there where it folded up. And I just folded it back down and slapped it in a case. The guy I got it from was a card dealer. My friend's mom was there, so that's probably why he gave me a good deal on the card, because he saw her and it's, oh, I'm going to be nice. So he sold me the card for $15. At the time, it was worth maybe 30 or 40, you know. This card, this is a hard to find card. I put it in the rookies because this is his rookie year on the card. It is 1997, but this came in a card set. That was the only way you could find it. You couldn't open up a pack. So I had to buy a sealed package of the whole set and get this card out of there because it was cheaper doing that than it was buying the actual card. And so this one, you don't really see graded that common, but if you do find one graded, it's going to be a lot of money. And yes, I am starting to get into more of the high dollar value cards. Here's the Cyber Metal, number 5 of 20. There is another metal card insert that I don't have that I want, but right now is not the time. Because again, you know, when you collect, same for video games, you want to pay the cheapest price that you can because you're a collector, not because you're going to hold on to it and resell it. Here's the Hoops rookie, number 3 of 30. So this is an insert. Also known for chipping, these, because it's a gold foil on the top. That's not they're all like that, by the way, but they're known for chipping as well, so keep an eye out for that when you're looking. Here's an insert, Upper Deck. It's number R10. Rookie exclusives. There is a rare insert of this card. It was a redemption where you actually got his autograph on it, and he signed Kobe 8, and it had like a stamp on it saying, you know, on the front or the back saying that it was a redemption card. So there is an insert. It's a rare, redeemable, but it's not one that you're going to see very often. Somebody's going to hold on to it and you're never going to see it. I believe there's gold versions of this card that nobody ever wants. Here's the Ultra Rookie. There's a gold version of this where his name's in gold. And then there's a platinum gold where, like I said, it's got that streaky stuff going across. What's that number? 52? I was going to say 32. Yeah. So yeah, these are known for chipping as well. This was one of the early cards that if you were looking up in Beckett in the later 90s when grading started coming out, somebody got this card. They got a 9.5 and it was already worth like $600, you know, because of that. Now they're worth even more. Here's the Upper Deck SP. This is an insert, die cut insert. There is a gold, man. There is a gold version of this card, which I do not have. I can never find one in a reasonable price / condition. But there is. It's got like a little hologram. See if I can get that up on screen. There we go. And he moves. See? So yeah, there's one of those and gold that I don't have. Here is a, this is one also that I got this one rather recently, like within the last few years. Here's another SP rookie insert. These are notorious for fading as well right here on the skin. They'll turn green, kind of like the chrome cards will. Known for chipping and stuff like that. This one is numbered PC18, so yeah. Premium collection. It's got a little hologram as well. Same one, looks like they just cropped it. Here's the back. I'm almost done. I probably have about 15 20 cards though. Flare Showcase. Make sure I'm still recording. This is a Flare Showcase. It's an insert. This is a class of 96. These, you can find them graded, high grades, relatively easy. They're not known for chipping and stuff like that. So if you can't find one at a price that you're looking for, don't worry. Just keep looking. You'll find one. Because these are like, you could throw the card on the floor, on carpet, you know, and it's not going to ding or nothing in the corners, stuff like that. It's number 4 of 20, class of 96. Here's the base Flare Showcase card. Row 1, seat 31. There's row 2s and row 3s that get rarer and rarer. So yeah. There's also the Legacy. You can find one that has Legacy across here in blue. Those are super rare. They're numbered. Let me show you. Yeah, I got one right here. This isn't Kobe. I pulled this in a pack. And it is 1998 Fleer Legacy Alonzo Mourning. It says Legacy Collection in that bottom corner on the other side. And then on the back, it's numbered. And this one's numbered 11 of 99. Yeah, this card is pristine. I'm looking to sell it. I don't know how much it's going for because, you know, when you sell on eBay and stuff, they don't go by prices from Beckett anymore. They go by eBay sold listings. And you can see a sold listing, like say that card sold for $100, then you can be like, well, I'll try to sell mine for $150, see if I can get that. And it may stay there forever, and then somebody may eventually buy it because it's hard to find. But then somebody else who has that card and wants to sell it, they'll be like, oh, it sold for $150. Well, let me put $150 or sell it for $100, $75 or $200, and that's how the prices eventually keep going up. Is this one? Yeah, this is the Rookie Showcase. I have this one in the members only. This is it's got a hologram on it. Let's see if I can get that. There you go. Yeah, there's a members only version of this card. It's a Stadium Club, so it'll say members only. Card is otherwise 100% the same. This one says RS11 is the number. The other one will just say members only 11, something like that. We'll see when they get to it. Here's the Topps Finest. It does not have the peel. I don't know why. At one time years ago, I was going to send my cards off and get them graded, and I peeled it, thinking that, oh, if I peel it, I'm going to get a better grade, which I would on the surface, but sometimes the peel, if you can get a high grade on the peel, if you can get a 9.5 with the peel on versus with the peel off, then you're going to get more money for the card, just because they know that underneath, if you peel that card, oh, that card could be a 10 or whatever, This is number 74. There is a refractor version of this card. This is the Finest. It's a base Finest card, just within the rookies. This is a rare card. It's known for chipping, just like the EX 2000. It's the Grants All Rookie. I know how much I paid for this card. I paid $112. I bid for it years ago, probably about 7 or 8 years ago. I know this card, if I got it graded, it'd probably be about an 8, maybe. It could even be a 7.5 with those edges in the corners. But you know what? It's very rare to even get a 9. It's number 3 of 11, by the way. It's very rare to get a 9 on this card as a grade. So here's a Skybox Premium. Here's an insert, number 3 of 10. New editions. Yeah. I probably had this card since I was about 14 or 15. It was one of my early Kobe rookie insert cards that I got. Here's the Topps Chrome Youthquake. Notice the fading. See? See where his hands and his shoulder is? It's turning green. Topps Chrome. Notorious for that. So if you're going to find one graded, just keep in mind, try to find one, because most people don't even notice that there's fading because they don't want to mention it because it lowers the value of their sale. So they're just not going to say nothing. And so you're going to find one that's not faded for the same price. So just keep an eye out for that. I don't have the regular Chrome anymore. I needed some money and I had to sell it. Short story, when I was 15 or 16 years old is when I started. I was working already, so I was 16. I saw the guy and he had the Topps Chrome. He was at I live in Baytown, Texas. He was at our Baytown Mall that is now getting torn down. And they used to have card shows there in the later 90s, early 90s to late 90s. And he had that Chrome card. I didn't know he had it until after I spent all my money. Well, he was like, I'll be here next year. And I was like, all right. You know, if you have the card, I'll buy it from you. And he goes, I'll have it. And that's what he told me, Hispanic guy. And I never believed that he would have that card. Well, I came back the next year. I looked for him. And when I saw him, he saw me. He remembered me. Opens his drawer because he doesn't have it out displayed. He's like, "This is what you're looking for?" And I was like, "Yep. Let me go to that ATM right over there." So that's what I did. Went to the ATM, pulled out $250 because that's how much it was selling me the card for, $250. I think it was valued at $300 or $350 at the time. Not sure why he sold it to me for that low. Maybe because he knew I was so much of a collector. I don't know. But yeah, the card eventually would go up to $400 or $500. I always kept it. Then I sold it. I bought a graded version sometime with my income tax for like $550. I think I got I don't even know. I got a grade 9 or no, it was a 9. It was a 9.5. One of the subgrades, it was Beckett, had a 9 on it or something like that. Another one had a 8.5. So it was I don't know, it was a 9.5. I do remember it now. So I ended up selling that card for $1,000 when I needed money because, yes, that was one of my most valuable cards that I had, but it wasn't my most prized card. And so I sold it. I wish I had it for my collection, but I don't. So I can't show you that card. So hopefully that was a short story to you. Here's a draft redemption card as well. Fleer Lucky 13. I do have the unredeemed draft card as well. I want to say I got this graded, but I'm not sure. Okay, here goes my graded cards. And then, okay, well, I got 3 other cards. Here's the Collector's Edge Rookie Raids, the base. No gold, no die cut. Just number 6, right? Here's the Collector's Choice, number 148. Kobe Bryant's on the back of that card. He's on the front as well. I mean, he's not on the front. Shaq is on the front. Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel are on the front. But right here blocking it is a sticker. Kobe Bryant sticker card. Here's this. This card is super rare. It's the gold version. Well, you can see that. There you go. This one is it's a low grade. It has terrible chipping on that top edge up there. See that white edge is pretty thick. Yeah, it's a rare card. I didn't pay much for it, but yeah. It's hard to find these even online. Okay, so here's to the graded ones. This is a Stadium Club members only. And this is a 9.5. Remember, I have the base card. That's not the members only. So, members only, they're harder to find because there were specific sets that only certain people had access to, I believe. I don't know. RS11, but let's see, it says, yeah, all over the back of the card it's stamped members only. In diagonal. I don't know where you can see it, but it's there. That's a 9.5 Beckett. Here's the Kobe Lucky 13. Still got the little exchange from the eBay seller. So yeah, I just threw it in my box where I got all my stuff. Here is the foil NBA at 50. It's a graded number. It's a grade 9. Even the grade 9s are going for a lot of money now. I'd even say over $1,000. It's number 138. NBA 50. It's just foil. It's not like the chrome, so it's like a dull foil, just regular foil. Here's a 9.5 of the Lucky 13. Why is this one not in a case? A sleeve. I guess I gotta do that. Alright, here is a Upper Deck base card. It's a 9.5, but this one has a 10, and then the other 3 subgrades are all 9.5. So that one would fetch a little bit more money. The reason I got one, I like quad 9.5s as they call it. But if you could find one with like a 10, yeah, that 10 will get you more value. Make you feel better about the card. I'll show that one last because of the value. Here's the UD3. This one has 2 10s and 2 9.5s. And this card I literally paid like $100 for it, and with 2 10s and 2 9.5s, I mean, this, you can find this card in a 9.5 relatively easy, like if you search it, because UD3 cards, you know, they're known for chipping and stuff, but they're not as bad. It's the base card is stronger than the insert card as far as chipping goes. So this one would chip more often, but it's not bad, you know what I mean? So yeah. Here's a Stadium Club members only card. This was not like a card you can, it doesn't have the peel. There's a finest peel. This is without the peel. It has a 10 centering, 9.5 for corners and edges, and 9 for the surface. So even without the peel, the surface only had a 9. Why do I keep doing that? It's reversed. I'm on camera. So yeah, this was not an insert card. It was a members only. I don't know exactly how you had to get those. I never really looked into it. Here's the Draft Redemption number 13, the redemption card. I do need some more screw downs for the rest of mine. Here is a SP Rookies 9.5. The surface has a 9 and the rest are 9.5. These are known for chipping pretty bad. This is a rare card. Yeah, it is Fresh Faces. I don't have the regular ungraded I wanted a higher than a 9, but I paid a little over $100 for this. It's probably worth way more now. Number 3 of 9. It gets a lower grade probably because the edges, yep, and the corners. Edges are 9, corners are 8.5, surface is a 9. The center again is a 9.5. It's because there's more corners. So that's why I got an 8.5. Well, I didn't, but I bought it that way. Because the price difference between a 9 and a 9.5, you know, was a skyrocket difference. And this one, it's quad 9.5s. Stardate 2000. This is the card that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that is currently on bid for $4,500. Not mine. Mine's not for sale. But a 9.5 in this card. It's got a nice rainbow effect, you know, on it. If I can get it on there. Oh, you get the idea. It is number 3 of 15. So yeah, if this was just a 9.5 where one of the subgrades had a 9, I believe that's the one that's selling. But mine are quad 9.5s straight across the board. I've seen some with a 10. Those would go for a lot more money. But again, you know, my collection's not for sale. It's nice to know that I have a lot of value in what I have. So in the event that something happens and I need money, like for example, this isn't a prized card of mine. My autographed ones that I showed, those are my prized Kobe rookie possessions, right? So if I lost my job and I needed money and it came down to it where I needed to start selling some stuff, which of course my collection would be last on the list, this would be one of the first cards to go because I can get a lot of money for one card and I wouldn't have to sacrifice most of my collection. It would be hard to get this card back, but it's only one card. You know what I mean? So you have to consider stuff like that when trying to later on in the future something happens and then you want to get your stuff back. So yeah, that's all of my cards right now. Put some of these, there we go. Well, this was the one card that had a Vince Carter that was in there. It's because it's a promotional sample given to dealers, stuff like that. So I got that card. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. This isn't what my channel is usually about, but I am a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I have been since I was 14 years old. There's a picture that I have. I don't know if I can find it relatively fast or not, but there's a picture of me from when I was like 17 years old. And I had my collection. I was living at my parents' house, of course, you know, so yeah, I don't know. Scrolling through here, you know, real quick. I don't know. I mean, I have it on my phone. I just don't know where it's at. Here it is. I do. Okay. So, yeah, don't laugh. This is me when I am 17 years old. Yeah. Wearing a Lakers jersey. Got the jerseys on the wall. Got some authentic ones on the wall. Posters. I had a bunch of my cards on the wall. In the center of that little placard thing there's a bunch of cards, and then there's a drawing that I did of Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I draw, but not really anymore. And a lot of magazines and starting lineup, stuff like that. Yeah, see, look at my bed. See that over there by my legs? See that bed? Yeah, look at that. That's the pattern. That was popular at the time at Walmart, you know. See, look. See that bed pattern? That was popular at the time. So I was 17 years old in this picture. That is a disposable camera photo. But again, thanks for watching. Don't subscribe to me because this is what, subscribe because I'm a Kobe fan. This is my high school jersey that I got. It's not screen printed. It's a Don Allison. I found it. And I do have some other jerseys. One of them's over there. You can't see it. I got one behind me. That's a replica. That's not an authentic one. Had to sell the genuine one that I had. But subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, just remember that I am a gamer. I am not a Kobe Bryant channel, dedicated. I'm not a basketball channel. So just keep that in mind. But, if you want to save this to your playlist or whatever, yeah, go ahead. Keep an eye out on these cards. They're going up in value if you have any of them. I'm sure some of you do. Keep an eye out on them. They're going up. Do not get rid of them. Hold on to them. I know right now, if you need money, it is a good time to sell because you can get money. But since his passing, the cards have been doing this in value. So, yeah, eventually they're going to stable out and then they're going to reach a steady point. Probably they may go higher than what they are now, but they may lower back down to lower than what they are right now. So if you plan on selling and you need money, yeah, right now is a good time, but I'm not. This is my collection. This is going to be my daughter's collection unless something really happens and I just need money, but it's not, the value of these cards isn't on my mind is what I'm saying, and it shouldn't be as a collector, but knowing that it's gone up is really making me like, should I put these, because right now they're in a fireproof safe. So now I'm telling myself I need to go and get another safe that's fireproof and waterproof because I never know, right? So that's what's on my mind when it comes to the value of these cards. So again, sorry for the long ending of the video, but thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see new subscribers and I'll see some of you in later videos. So yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe if you are not. Alright, so yeah, I'm out.